We are going to display data from Microsoft SQL Server to VB.NET. This is the project that we created previously. We have form 1, we have button patient appointment and doctor. And when we click patient, it will show this form, but there is no data here. So if we want to display this, first we must have the database. Click SQL Server Object Explorer here. If it is not showing here, you click View and SQL Server Object Explorer. Click this one and it will appear. The menu will be appear here. So when you have it here, it must show the SQL Server from the Microsoft SQL Server. If let's say it is not shown here, this is my existing, so it is here. What you need to do, you need to add the SQL Server. Right click, add right. This is SQL Server. Right click, add SQL Server, and you need to give the name here, the server name. How to give this server name? You need to open your Microsoft SQL Server. So when you open Microsoft SQL Server, it will show this one to connect to your Microsoft SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So this is the server name. Highlight, right click, copy. Okay, that's all. You need to copy this. And then go back to your Microsoft Visual Studio. The server name, we paste the server name that we copied just now. So MS SQL, you click connect and it will appear here. Mine is already appeared, okay, because I have the connection before. I have added the SQL Server. So when you click at the SQL Server and click at the database, it will show all the database that you have created before. This is the one that we created before in part 1, ClinicDB. If you click here, you can see the DB operation, DB router, appointment. Just like Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, if you want to see this data, you right click, patient table data, view data. You click view data, then you have your view data, right? So the data is here, so you can see. Okay, so we have here ClinicDB we created in part 1. Now, in order to show the data here, we need to make the connection. So click Server Explorer. If Server Explorer doesn't show here, beside here, you click View and you click Server. You click Server Explorer. Okay, you click Server Explorer, then it will show here the Server Explorer. So click Server Explorer. So there's no database, no data connection. You click Connect to database. Click this one, and again the server name. Right click and then paste the server name, and you can choose the database under this server. So click down, and this is the ClinicDB that we created, and we want this. Click that, and you can test the connection. Test connection succeeded. Click OK, and then click OK. Now we want to show the patient information here. It's very easy. I'll show you the easiest one. No need for the coding at this moment. Toolbox, you find data grid view and drag it here. Make it, you can resize this data grid view, okay, and if you can see that there is small button here, the small button here, click at the button the arrow here, and it says choose data source. And currently there is none. We need to choose the data source. So click the down button, and then there is add project data source. Yeah, click the link here, add project data source, and database. Click next, dataset. Click next, and then uh, you need to uh, click just click next, because clinic db connection string my string because we already make the connection, so it appears here clinic db connection string. You click next, retrieving database information. You click the tables, and these are the tables, but what we want to show here is patient information. So just click this one, patient information, and we click finish. It appears here. Very simple. We run, click start. It will start with the form 1. Okay. So it shows this. And when you click patient, it shows the patient information. But you can see that the screen is not in the center. If you want it to be in the center, you can just you can resize it. You can select the start position. Is this form 1? Okay, click at this form, and then find this property, start position property, Windows default location. You change it to center screen, and click at the patient form, and click at the form here, and the start position Windows default location for patient form 2. Click center screen, and now when you run, it will be in the middle. Okay, it will be in the middle. And when you click patient, it will show, and it is also in the middle of the screens of your laptop screens. That's it. Very simple. All this information are shown. Okay. Stop. That's all. Very easy to link with the database without coding.